Hey guys, okay, good afternoon. I figured out a way to kind of jerry rig my camera to be hopefully hold still, and I'm hoping it doesn't fall, because if so, it's gonna fall in my sink. I wanted to, since we did coffee, I'm gonna show you what I do for my afternoons a lot of times, or sometimes my evenings, or any time that I'm giving my digestion a rest. Today I'm in fasting and prayer, and it's been a rough day. So I'm gonna give myself a little bit of treat. It's also good for my digestive tract right now. So this is my collagen powder I forgot to put in my coffee, and I absolutely adore it. I've done a lot of collagen throughout my career. It's always been something that I've recommended to my clients. But this is the best one I have found on the market, and I've used just about everything from Costco to Amazon to professional brands. You'll see that it's really fine and light. It's triple milled. It's very clean. It's from the US. It's bovine source only. I believe that, I don't know. I just know one of the things that I love about it is it's got hyaluronic acid, which is vitally important to our cells. Retention of hydration, and without that we do not have good cell ATP and we cannot heal. And sometimes, no matter how much water we drink, we don't retain that hydration, because hyaluronic acid is the humectant, or the glue that holds and draws that hydration into our cells. So there's a little science for you. The other thing that this has, and I'm going to do 2 scoops because I'm doing a protein shake with it. So by itself, I can't remember, I think it's got 1 scoop has 9 grams, so by doing 2 scoops I'm getting it 18 grams of protein, so that's nice. It does have 10,000 milligrams of collagen peptides, and the other peptide it has is oligopeptides. This is like a miracle peptide. So if you don't know what a peptide is, it's an amino acid chain of protein that is vital to our collagen, elastin, and other areas of our body, like our joints, just different things that we need in order to knit ourselves together, and that get worn down through inflammation and aging process. So because I sound like I'm talking to my clients, I'm really not trying to. I just want you to understand what I make. Okay. Anyway, that's why I use this one. It's good for my arthritis and other autoimmune pain, as well as it's great for youth. And as I lose weight, it's great for my skin to be able to bounce back. I'm a chocolate fanatic, but it's also really, really good for autoimmune is cocoa powder. So I am going to add 2 scoops of cocoa powder. So this is really, really, really amazing magnesium. It's also really, really great for hormone balancing. So yay chocolate. There's a reason why it was the drink of the gods for the Aztecs, I believe. I always add a little bit of cinnamon. I never liked cinnamon growing up. I don't know if you guys knew that. I just do a couple sprinkles of it. But I really don't care for cinnamon, but it is so good for me that I've gotten used to it, and it does help bring out the good things of the cocoa powder. I am going to put about 1/2 teaspoon. I'm not going to do a whole teaspoon because I have another drink that I do a lot of ginger in, but I'm going to put a little ginger to spice this up into my protein shake. Do a lot of ginger in my life. There's a lot of ginger because of all my gut issues. And it's also really good for cleansing out your kidneys and your gallbladder and your liver. So I always have attacks in those areas. Next thing I do is I take my raspberries that I buy at the store, especially if they're on sale, and I freeze them. I don't often buy the bags of frozen berries because the bags of frozen berries often have too many seeds. And so you're pouring them out of the bag and you just got a ton of seeds. And seeds aren't good for my IBS. So I do just, and look at how perfect they are. Like they freeze beautifully. So I'm gonna stick a couple handfuls of that in my protein shake. Can't forget my honey. So And I bought, here in Westcliff, I can't get raw honey very easily unless I go to the health food store and pay a buttload for it. So, because I'm on a massive budget right now, I had to stick with just the basic, which is honey. I mean, nothing wrong with it. But I'm going to probably do closer to a tablespoon and a half because this is much bigger than my coffee. I am one who will never get on board with some of the BS that floats online, and one of them being that honey is somehow bad for you because it's a sugar. No. I will always be, it's really my only form of sugar that I really do anymore. And I do it in, you know, measured spots. So I am going to do milk. I'm not going to do it all the way up to where it says for my max because I want to add a couple of, and I've gotten one more thing. And all the powders of my life. I love this one. It's called That Good Shit. I loved it also because of the name, but it's really good. It's unflavored powder. This is vegan friendly and has no taste, but it's a probiotic powder. Again, all about the gut health for me. Brain and gut, everything, which hopefully flows into the joint issues that I have. So I'm gonna put that in there. And I like the ones that I find, I research them well. I don't buy stuff online when it comes to my nutrition, and I don't go to places like Costco most of the time because it's just 99% of it is filler crap or cheaper because of bottom line. So I go with, like, this company is from the Midwest. It's a family-owned company. So it's a small batches, very highly regulated, and you know where it's coming from, and I'm supporting a small family. So I'm gonna do a couple of ice cubes and my lead. Okay, you guys, it's gonna be loud for a second because I've got my little blender. Everything is small because I'm just a one-person shop. So I don't do the big blender that I have. I haven't even unpacked it yet because I never use it. Okay, so here we go, and I'll show you at the end. Almost done. I like to make sure the sound changes for me in pitch when I know it's done. Did you hear that? I mean, I heard it. Maybe you all didn't hear it. But I hear the pitch change. That means that it is totally frothed and blended properly. Those are my ears. Oh my gosh. So do you see the yumminess of this? Okay, so when I'm giving my digestive tract a rest, or if I'm in a season and moment of fasting, then I will do this. And this happens to be the right size. So I like to pour it in my cup because I can be a bit of a, what's the word? Clumsy. Hallelujah. Look at that. It's so good. And then it's got all my raspberries blended, so it's not going to hurt my gut eating the whole raspberry. I tell you, it tastes delicious. So, share. Do you guys like to do protein shakes or smoothies? I know a lot of people call them smoothies. I think it's just basically a protein shake with more fruit. Could be wrong. But do you like to do that? And it's your turn to share. All right. Mwah.